Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another recap of Baddies Midwest, Season 6, Episode 10, Who's Going Home? Yes, if y'all been keeping up with the season, y'all already know Pretty P, aka Paula, and Dolly get into it. They go for like 2 or 3 rounds. Mind you, the fight was supposed to be between Pretty P and Summer. Dolly inserted herself, and her hand was already messed up. So they go their rounds. Next, you know, she had to get on production to help her with her hand. Mind you, at this time, one is already messed up. Now she done messed up the other hand. She got a splint. She got some finger splints. And, she got Summer there trying to help her, but she's so rude and talking nasty to her. Like she don't need her help. She don't need her water. She also got some sprayed on lidocaine to like help numb the pain. She was spraying too much that it ended up going into her mouth. She was like, listen, you're doing too much. I don't need no more. She basically just told Summer off. And Pretty P is fine over there in the cut. In the grass while I had her on, like, listen, it is what it is. We can go a couple of rounds. Who came to check on her? Taseki and I think Ivori. They basically gave her props that she did her thing. Hold on. Okay, so they basically gave her props that she did her thing. Even Tinkerbella said her professional, like, yeah, Dolly, you ain't win this one. Pretty Pete done got you. And it is what it is. So, you know, after that, the case may be, they get into the house. Dolly is now mad at Big Lex. So supposedly Big Lex is supposed to jump in. Like, listen, that ain't my fight. Me and Paula already had something going on. We did what we had to do. And so be it. So now Dolly and Lex share a room, and she just like, I don't want you sleeping with me. Big Lex said, I'm sleeping in my room. That's where my stuff is. And my stuff get touched, it's going to be a problem. And Ivy was there listening and was like, okay. So, you know, everybody gets ready. Dolly couldn't go because of her hands. So everybody else get ready to get in the sprinter, whatever the case may be. Ivory bring it up again to the Big Lex, like, it's giving weird energy, but still, she wants to know what's going on. So Big Ivory was like, Big Lex, so what was the issue between Paul and stuff like that? She said, listen, me and Pretty P already had our issues and stuff like that. We fought, and that was just it. It's like nothing else. She was trying to keep me out of my room, and that's not going to happen. We just going to find ourselves up in there. So Natalie was talking over the girl that less than 5 minutes. We gonna be there. Also, Jasmine and Summer keep going back and forth. And it's just like, at this point, it's getting very much Delulu. Like, Jasmine ain't worried about this girl. Summer's so pressed. It is what it is. So they get to the club. So Natalie also wants them to be more inviting and, like, have energy. So they could have a good time, perform their songs or whatnot. And then they come back to the house. It's now the next day. They're all heading, getting ready to leave Cleveland. Also, another thing, while they was at the club or whatever, I guess everybody done had enough to drink. So when Big Lex was like, it's my city, Ivory was just like, no, it's my city, and stuff like that. And then Big Lex on the side, the background, like, no, it's my city, whatever the case would be. So now Big Lex is mad about that. And it was just like, okay, now what's really the beef with y'all now this time? Okay, it's not that serious. I think Ivory was just happy, you know. They was calling her name, and, you know, she liked the love. So, it was like, it's my city. It is what it is. I'm going to show love regardless, okay? That's how I took it as. That she was just showing love. So, meanwhile, after everybody gets home, whatever is the next day, they get ready to leave to go to Chicago. Everybody's packing. We got Summer and Dolly and Big Lex. They're talking, whatever the case may be. Dolly realized that she was tripping, so she apologized to Big Lex because that's not her fight. And she's like, it is what it is. We're not headed to Chicago, and that's fine. Tinker goes to check in on Ivory and see how they're doing. They were like, listen, we about to go to Chicago. It is what it is. Let's see what this thing was down. Cleveland was really good. We had a good time and stuff like that. We got Rolly Diamond, and Biggie. They check up on each other. Rolly takes a drink of Hennessy. She have a drink in a minute. And everybody just excited and ready to go to Chicago. So everybody that came out the house, Diamond's rushing everybody at the house, just like, yeah, it is what it is. Oh, I skipped a step. That's right, I skipped a step. I skipped the part. Back after after the fight, whatever, the bonfire, now they asked them who should go home. Three names kept coming up: Pretty P, Jasmine, and Emma. Only because they realized Emma is boring. Summer just don't like Jasmine and Pretty P. So yeah, everybody kept saying that. So okay, they got to go through that and check it out. So before they get in the bus in the PJ, all of them is there. I don't know where the heck Anna was at. Akbar was somewhere, Jaden was somewhere, and stuff like that. So they asked again who should go home. Same three kept coming up, but then he got down to, well, Diamond said Akbar because she spit. I believe it. She should have went home for that, but she thinks she has seniority. Girl, you was not nobody special. You just a celebrity guest. You're not even an OG. But anyways, Akbar, I do think she better than everybody. Like, tuh. So Akbar was like, she ain't going nowhere. And then yeah, it came down to Jasmine and Emma. Yeah, because Summer just don't like them, so that's just what it is. Now they also asked the OGs that she got in the house, which is Biggie, Diamond, and Tinker, and Rolly. They all said the same thing. Rolly not too much because she could really care less, but whatever the case may be. So the last time it came down to Jasmine and Emma. So Akbar and Jaden decided to disperse on their own, and they ended up leaving before everybody. And it was time to who was supposed to go on the jet and who was supposed to go on the bus. So basically, they were just gonna leave Biggie on the bus. And she was like, "Tuh." So come to think about it, if Jaden didn't go with Akbar, she would have been on the PJ, and Biggie would have had to ride on the bus for everybody. So all the rest of the girls go on the bus, and then the rest of the girls go to the PJ. So while they're riding, whatever, it's still more up between Jasmine and Summer. At this point, girl, just let it go. It's not that it's giving pressed, okay? So the other girls, they're on the PJ and they're talking about like who should really go home. Anna tells them that, like, listen, Emma's going through a lot of stuff. Her dad is sick and stuff like that. So she basically wants to stay and give her the money. And this is like, it's a lot. So they eventually pull up to the new place. Giving that, hold on. Oh, sorry about that. So it's very much given nice, bougie mini castle. Everybody pull up to the house. So before all the girls that got there on the PJ, they went to the house to pick their rooms because their names were already on the door. So Natalie, who was it? Natalie, Anna, and Biggie, when they wrote, and I realized they was there, but even though Anna didn't personally move it, Natalie moved it to mess with them. I really think that they should have put the people that they really had issues with together, which was Ivori and Big Legs, Diamond and Akbar, and who else? Summer and Jasmine. They should have put them together and see what the issue really was going to be. Now, that would have been a prank for the whole house, not even just for Ivori. Like, they did her dirty. So, meanwhile, the girls get in the house, and Ivori realized, like, listen, I'm not sharing a room with her. Big Lex got her name on the door with her. She was like, listen, I'm staying in this room. And then after a while, Diamond said something smart, but it really got to her. She was like, listen, I'm not sleeping with her. And she started to cry. So then Ivori was like, listen, get this girl out of my room. She goes into the hall, and Anna and everybody was just like, what's going on, Ivori? What's up? And that's when they realized, like, listen, alright, we were just playing with you, Ivori. It's not that serious. We were just playing with you. So now, Anna, she was like, listen. She was like, who put the name of this? She was like, I did. So she ends up going back into the room. J-Lo's talking to her. In whatever the case may be. Natalie, she's just like, listen, okay, yeah, I understand that's what's going on. Jaden and Akbar, they finally get there. How you leave before them and get there after them? Like, it is what it is. So, um, Anna and Big Lex are going off and stuff like that. And then the Anna was just like, da 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 da. And then Big Lex was just like, your mouth is too big for your body. Like, girl, let it go. She was like, and so what? So them two going back and forth. And eventually, Big Lex goes back upstairs, and she was just like, "Tuh, I'm still sleeping in here." Tuh. So, after Jayla was talking to her, um, Ivor was just like, "What's up?" Them two started going at it. Security had to come in to stop breaking it up. Then after they got that quiet down, they realized, like, listen, y'all switched the names on the room. Big Lex was like, it wasn't even have to be that deep, but yeah, it is what it is. Anna was just like, you shouldn't have messed with her. Like, nobody asked you to do all that. You was doing the most. Like, you inserted yourself into that issue. You caused a fight for no reason until they broke it up. Natalie tells them that she has a new chain to give out to. And I realized back in through the confessionals, Jasmine got the chain. So Scotty's supposed to be the one that gives Jasmine her chain. Next week, Slim and Rolly finally have a talk. Slim apologizes for talking bad about her son. And then Rolly was telling her, like, listen, you work for me as my assistant. And Slim just like, tell you got me messed up. Yeah, we gonna see next week because it seems like it's a lot that's about to go down. Y'all stay tuned. In other words, bye.